Yes. Hello, Nigerians. They are trying to silence me, but with God, they failed to silence me. I want to analyze something concerning the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everybody is just talking here and there about Nnamdi Kanu. But what is keeping Nnamdi Kanu in the prison today is saboteurs. Because of the saboteurs, some selfish people that will make the good movement of this nation, that will make the betterment of this nation not to appear to the people of this nation. Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter. You see that how Nigerian leadership are turning this country upside down. That every human being or the citizen of this country, they are not getting it right. You see that hospital, you are not well treated. You see that in police station, your case are not be well taken care of. Security everywhere. There is no security. He decided to say no, and he know the history, and he decided, let me get my own country, Biafra. And the history of Biafra, he makes that history that a lot of indigenous people of Biafra, they are fighting for this country called Biafra for a very long time before he was born. And he stood up. A saboteurs in the east. The people holding Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria today, in the prison today, is not the government, it's not the president. How can the president hold Nnamdi Kanu when all the whole charges against him is not guilty to it? The people holding Nnamdi Kanu in this country today is the leadership, the leaders in the east, the governors. Let me measure. I am not afraid of anything. The governor of Enugu, your hand there for Nnamdi Kanu. The governor of Anambra, your hand there for Nnamdi Kanu. Hope Uzodinma, your hand there for Nnamdi Kanu detention. The governor of Abia State, your hand there for Nnamdi Kanu detention. Wike, your hand there for Nnamdi Kanu detention. Now, they hold Nnamdi Kanu, make it they know what? Release her. Una say, if they release Nnamdi Kanu, say, problem go there for east. How problem go there? Nnamdi Kanu there for detention, problem not there for the east. Is Fulani not killing the people of the Igbo land? Is Fulani not killing people inside east today? The governor of Enugu is an impotent governor. Fulani herdsmen is killing your people. You are not doing anything. You did not take any action. It was the youth that said they must gain Biafra. They are the one fighting. They are the one pursue those Fulani away from their land. You will keep her because of selfish interest. Those people I just mentioned, they are behind the arrest. They are behind the detain of Nnamdi Kanu. They want Nnamdi Kanu to die in that prison so that anything concerning Biafra should not rise again. It's a lie. Nobody can stop the sun to shine. The worm when they eat cola, the worm when they chop cola, it dey inside cola. So the people killing Nnamdi Kanu, the people that said Nnamdi Kanu will not be released, they are charging him reckless and nonsense charges. They are the governor, the House of Representatives that is represent all the whole senatorial district in the east. They are against him. They are the one that said Nnamdi Kanu will not gain freedom. That if they gain Biafra, them who is now the governor, so-called Nigeria, they will not have any political space in the Biafra. They will chase them away from Biafra because they did not start for them to gain Biafra. It's only Nnamdi Kanu and Samuel Ekpa that gain Biafra. So therefore, they don't want the Biafra to stand. So my advice to the IPOB today, Nnamdi Kanu is in detention, going to court every day. And you people are creating sit at home. Let me tell you today, sit at home will not solve the problem. Sit at home will not bring Nnamdi Kanu out of that place. Let me advise you people. I'm talking to you. If you know you are the commander in the IPOB, in the movement of Biafra, You stand, you are a true, you are not a bloodshear, you are not a ritualist, hiding in the umbrella of IPOB. Say you are fighting for Biafra. If you are not, you are the real Biafra. I'm talking to you. Sit at all will not bring Nnamdi Kanu out of prison. Sit at all will not make the problem that Nnamdi Kanu is having be solved. Nnamdi Kanu issue is being adjourned to October 10. I advise you people to make movement to Abuja October 7. You people should occupy everywhere in Abuja. If they judge the case that on the 10th of October and they did not release Nnamdi Kanu, you people should make sure that you hold DSS office. Now once that they die, you people are in the east, IPOB here and there. You don't want Nigerian, you don't want this one. Sit at home every Monday will not solve problem to bring Nnamdi Kanu out of the prison because the whole governors in the east, they are the one holding Nnamdi Kanu. Now then they do guluma, make them not release Nnamdi Kanu. So therefore, if you hold the whole governors in the state ransomly, they not go off in, nobody attend, nobody take for governor house. They should go to Abuja and tell the president to release Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist leader. They will do. But you people keep quiet. You are doing to the left side of the story. You are doing to the left side of the solution to release Nnamdi Kanu. Because the governors, House of Senate, that is representing the people of the East, are behind the detention of Nnamdi Kanu. They don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Because I make my finding. They cannot arrest Meiti Allah, who is the leader of Fulani herdsmen. They cannot arrest that man and detain him to this extent. They will not. You will see the terror, you will see the Fulani herdsmen. They will be killing. But why should they arrest Nnamdi Kanu since 2017? You people just keep quiet. Shouting Biafra, shouting IPOB. Why some people are using the whole IPOB to become what? Ritualists. Be killing people, eating people, all in the name of IPOB. Why the real IPOB are there? Those people doing that for ritualists, say IPOB, all those ones, they are terrorists of the East. They are the propaganda. That those ones, they don't want Biafra to stand. They don't want Nnamdi Kanu to come outside from the prison, from detention. They are the one doing those ritually all in the name of IPOB. So my advice to you people, the youth from the East, Lord Biafra, my advice to una, make una hold all the whole governor ransom for this. They are behind the release of Nnamdi Kanu. They are the one pushing the federal government. They are the one making them to charge unnecessary charge that is not important. Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. He's not a leader of terrorists. Why the leader of terrorists that they are disturbing this country? They are there moving freely, even moving with security, soldiers. They are escorting the leaders of terrorists in this country. While Nnamdi Kanu, who needs freedom, who needs his whole country, is being detained unlawfully. Now, if you people come to disturb the people of the East, they will not send their Peking to come and do that. They will send innocent soldier. Then the innocent soldier, they will now die. They will now kill them, all in the name of keeping peace. They will now recruit another and send back them. You people will now kill them again. Killing soldiers in the East will not stop the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Instead, will uphold Nnamdi Kanu to be in the prison. I advise you people today, the IPOB, the Indian people of Biafra, I advise you now today, anytime when I see my video, make una do the right thing. Make una hold all the whole governor that make up the Indian people of Biafra. Hold them. There should be no office in the East. There should be no movement in the East. They should go and bring Nnamdi Kanu. Let it be war. You will see other neighboring states will support una. All those things when they do so, say Biafra army, Biafra soldier, you don't want the zoo army to. You boys are just wasting your time. You are increasing the problem of Nnamdi Kanu. You boys are not ready to release Nnamdi Kanu. You people can fight this. You can fight this and get Biafra.
be strong.
When the president calm down, the reason Nnamdi Kanu have a discussion with him. You have been having a discussion with bandits and the so-called repentant Boko Haram. Tell me the offense of Nnamdi Kanu, because he's agitating for self-determination, which is his own constitutional fundamental rights granted to him by the constitution and the law.
Well, the government's angle is not because of the agitation, because they know that everyone has a right to agitate, but they said the way he was going about it, like and then people were being incited. Well, that's even not what I'm
what of the wife of the president incited people during the election? The wife of the president, he incited people that Igbo should go. What of the one of Lagos said that Igbo should go and fall into lagoon? What of those that came out and said that Igbos will not vote? If you are not voting for APC, you will not vote. What happened to them? Has anybody been arrested? That Nnamdi Kanu said something, then you now term that thing he said as is a terrorist, is a crime of terrorism. You charge him for terrorism. His own lawful organization that is registered in almost all the whole countries in America and Europe and Asia, and you now came to Nigeria, you term it a terrorist organization. Now you are now saying that now that IPOB is being recognized in almost all the whole countries in America and Europe. So you are now saying that America, France, Germany, they are recognizing a terrorist organization because you don't want anybody to agitate. You want to suppress anybody. If you talk, kill him, suppress him, jail him. In a country that is predicated on constitutional governance, it cannot work like that.
Okay, let's get back to the ministerial nomination of Bianca Ojukwu, because you said he took away one from Anambra and brought in another. But remember that the president took away the minister based on the KPI results that came out, which he was not even the one, that did the evaluation. It was the result given to him with which he did that, meaning that if actually the minister had performed, above board in the KPI, they wouldn't have had any reason to remove her rather.
Now, still on that ministerial list, we have 48 of them, am I right? And we have 36 states in this country, including FCT 37. So, apart from Southeast, that have only 5, every other region have more than 6, apart from Southeast. Now, check since 1999, we have been having series of presidents. Let's use what is going on now. The president is from where? Vice is from where? Speaker is from where? Senate President is from where? CJN is from where? Court of Appeal President is from where? National Industrial Court President is from where? Chief Judge of Federal High Court is from where? And they are saying that the people of Southeast belongs to this country.
Are you sure Max, are you sure you're not? I mean, it's just like what I said too. I mean, isn't it time we started to be less sentimental about this diversity?
We have to apply it now. We are saying that the only people that are qualified to hold all this position, nobody from South is qualified. On what basis?
Are you sure that the chief of Naval Staff is from the Southeast?
Huh?
The chief of Naval Staff?
From where? I'm talking about the key position. Number 1 person, number 2 person, number 3 person, number 4 person, number 5 person. The key position. We have 3 arms of government: the executive, the judiciary, and the parliament. You can never see anybody from Southeast there. Now, the point we are talking about is that I'm not even talking about, I'm in court about lopsided appointments.
Okay.
I can avail that my process because I did an intensive research in that process. File it, asking court to view whether this particular appointment, whether this particular government is in line with Federal Character Establishment Act, an act of National Assembly that said that you should carry everybody along. Section 14 of the Constitution also said that you should carry everybody along. And we are not doing all these things. You are telling me that, yes, now that you have removed Kennedy Handele and you are now brought in Bianca Ojukwu, that the people of Southeast will jubilate. Are you talking to idiots? Look at the people that you are talking about. Check, let me start with the sports. In football, the people that have made Nigeria proud are the people of Southeast. In commerce, in aviation industry, name it, in academics. They are from people of Southeast. But when it comes to power, they are not qualified. And we want them to be happy. Listen, let me tell you, like today that is Monday, go to Southeast. And my annoyance is that these things are avoidable for Christ's sake. The one at Nnamdi, the reason Nnamdi Kanu, let us start addressing this issue. This early morning, somebody sent me a clip, something they posted, that they said from, I think they said next week, maybe the next 2 weeks, that there will be nothing like federal courts in the whole of Southeast. What do I mean by federal courts? Federal courts, National Industrial Court is a federal court. Federal High Court is a federal court. Court of Appeal is a federal court. Now, the judges that are there, most of them are not Igbos. Majority of them are not Igbos. How should you risk somebody to go and preside in the Court of Appeal or the Judicial Division, Oka Judicial Division, Enugu Judicial Division? How can you appoint somebody to go and preside in Federal High Court in the Southeast, National Industrial Court in the Southeast? And you are not even thinking about all this, and the judges are not even thinking about So the point we are talking about is that when there is a problem, look for a solution. Personally, somebody like us, we're not even, I'm defending Nnamdi Kanu, one of his lawyers. So when they say so you people are not doing what you're supposed to do, the person that is calling you, don't even know him. He's using a hidden number to call you. You don't even know what they're talking about. The only thing that you went to court and you were unable to bring Nnamdi Kanu out. They're not even safe.
Okay, Maxwell, let me ask you this, because from what you're saying, I've also heard IPOB many times deny, allegations of being involved in some of the killings that happen in the Southeast and some of the, the ills that we see in the society. Even the sit-at-home in question, IPOB has also claimed that he has not asked anybody to sit at home. No, get my point. So the point I'm making is that from what you're saying, it would look as if what you're actually trying to say is that it's because Nnamdi is being held,
yes,
that is why the ills in the society in the Southeast has escalated. Does it have anything to do with him? That is what you're saying.
Do you know why? Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB is his initiative. He established it, he organized it. Now, when you now kidnapped him or adopted him, and unlawfully, because the Supreme Court have said that he was unlawfully brought into this country, and you kept him incommunicado, everybody on his own. This one we kill, you said at IPOB. This one we maim, you said at IPOB. Everybody on his own. That's why I asked you the question, who is IPOB? The IPOB is Nnamdi Kanu. So Nnamdi Kanu, if Nnamdi Kanu is out, he will know who is who. Simon Ekpa will talk his own, Emma Powerful will talk his own, this one will talk his own, this one. Who is IPOB? That you are even talking. Simon Ekpa is in Finland. Emma Powerful, I don't know where he's operating from. Another person is operating from somewhere. Issuing threats. Just like the one somebody told me. I don't even know where that one is coming from. So the easiest way to do is the one that you know. Nnamdi Kanu. Then tell Attorney General, as he discontinue the charges against the president of Mieti Ala Kato, discontinue that of Showore, they are all terrorism. Tell them to discontinue that of Nnamdi Kanu, and allow Nnamdi Kanu to agitate. It is his right. I told you that the other day. You
see, that's where the problem is, really. The guarantee, that there will not be problems, even if Nnamdi Kanu is, because you're saying allow him to agitate, and he goes about it the way he used to, like, the government have actually feared. That may also create more problems, don't you think?
Let me tell you, there are some things that you asked me the other day whether they are talking about condition given Nnamdi Kanu. I told you one question. I say, if you give Nnamdi Kanu condition that he feel after meeting up that condition, he will still live like a human being, so be it. But when you give him condition and you are removing that made him a human being, he will tell you no. What is that made you a human being? That thing that makes you a human being is your ability to exercise your fundamental rights. And when somebody said, now I'm going to employ you here, I will be paying you $500,000 every month, but you will not talk, you will not move out, you say, do away with your job. When somebody said, I'm going to release you, but I'll cut one of your hands, say no. The agitation for self-determination is a fundamental right. And if you people fail to understand it, I can agitate that I need the Republic of Maxwell. Yeah. It is my right. Anybody can agitate. I don't even need crowd to follow me. It is when you now feel that you have gotten the necessary need the necessary qualities, then so be it. It is now left for the president, who believe in democracy, who believe in government of the people by the people, to apply an initiative. What is the initiative? Release the person, start addressing all those issues that gave rise to this agitation. It has been there. Uwazirike was agitating during Obasanjo. A lot of people were agitating. So now that you have arrested, you come down Uwazirike that time, Nnamdi Kanu came up. Now that you have arrested Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa is there. I think this data from Ned Nwoko was telling you that even if you arrest Simon Ekpa today, another Simon Ekpa will come out. So the issue there is that address all those issues.
Right. So for you, it's not about ministerial appointment.
No. That one. Okay, that is the complete distraction. That one should not
even come in.
Okay. After coming in now, let Bianca come and address the Igbos in Enugu.
All right.
In active